Oracle forecast for Scorpio for 2018. This is just a general overview, Scorpio. If you would like a personal or private reading or that truly amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes at gmail.com or book a reading via the website. Links are in the description box below. Scorpio, we'll start out with a relationship reading, which applies to any one-on-one important relationship you have. Follow that with a general forecast and finish up with a sequence of events or circumstances in your life that are pivotal to 2018. Right, so if we have a look at your relationship reading, you'll see that you get engagement, retreat, love yourself first, expressing your feelings, unrequited love, you deserve love, let go of control issues, and calling in your soulmate. So, the story this tells is, if you are single in 2018, you are definitely going to be getting into a relationship which reaches a high level of, shall we say, commitment, right? In 2018. And I think this applies to relationships if you're already in committed relationships or partnerships as well. You're going to strengthen your relationship bond this year. What you first will do is you will find early in the year that if you're in a relationship, you'll get time to spend it away with your partner. You'll maybe go away a weekend, or you will take some time out, or you'll relax together, whatever the case may be. And in so doing, that is the first step in re-strengthening that bond. If you are not involved with someone and you want to be involved with someone, this is the point where you decide perhaps you're going to take a little bit of a back seat. You're going to let life just carry on. You're not going to push at trying to find somebody. Because love yourself first says, for those of you that are looking for relationships, maybe you have to spoil yourself a bit first. Maybe you have to look after yourself a bit first. Maybe you have to take care of your own needs for a while so you can make yourself feel appreciated. Remember, when you do that, you create the kind of energy that then attracts a person who will treat you in the same way. For those of you in relationships, that love yourself first means that possibly you need to give to yourself what you wanting your partner to give to you, and you feel perhaps they're not giving it to you. But the best way to get it is actually to give it to yourself first, because then your partner looks at how well you're treating yourself and thinks, oh, they better do the same thing, right? That express your feelings reminds one in 2018, if you do have a partner in your life, to show them that you do appreciate them. It will be very productive to your relationship. It will help that relationship reach those new elevated levels. And for those of you that are single, if you do meet somebody and you like them, let them know. It's not always necessary for them to make the first move. And if they do make the first move, let them know that you are going to reciprocate, right? The unrequited love and the deserved love and letting go of control issues followed by the soulmate really says to me that, well, the message that comes through with this is that you feel that your emotions are not fulfilled by other people. You feel that people do not fulfill aspects of yourself emotionally. You feel you are more deserving of love. You are more deserving of better care. You are more deserving of better relationships. But that let go of control issues and calling in the soulmate, interesting balance comes in there. And this applies to all of you, those of you looking for relationships and those of you within relationships. In 2018, the energies, your guardian angels, the universe, your higher self will all be working towards helping you to work at letting go of trying to control how you want your attention to come, trying to control what you want your relationship to look like, trying to control the feelings that you feel or want to feel in a relationship, and giving over to letting that soulmate energy manifest in its own way, be it in the person that comes into your life or if the person's already in your life, to just relax, let go, show them you love them, treat yourself really well, and then open yourself to how the universe will manifest soulmate energy for you. Right. Okay, so that's message word for word downloaded for you guys. Right. Now, if we look at your general forecast, you get the unexpected, inner voice, whispers, stardust, disguised blessings, spring, vision board, and wild thing. This is a similar theme to what your relationship reading is. Right now, it obviously applies to your general life or your career life, so it plays out a little bit differently. So at the beginning of the year, something unexpected crops up in your general life, your family life, or your career life. Your inner voice is going to be saying to you that this is important, pay attention. The Whispers card is going to be dropping major hints. In other words, it's not just going to be your inner voice. You're going to see billboards. You're going to hear a song play. A bird's going to fly past at an opportune moment. Whatever the case may be, the messages are going to be driven home to you. Because this unexpected thing that happens at the beginning of the year plays out throughout the year. And your response to it at the beginning of the year is how it manifests and plays out and gains momentum throughout the year. That Stardust card says, keep the faith, the hope, and the trust. Because it's followed by disguised blessings. Now, disguised blessings usually means there's certain things you're going to be letting go of. There's certain things that are not going to fill your expectations. There's certain things you're going to want and they're not going to come in. But all of that which does not happen, which you wanted to happen or disappoints you in some way in that given moment, is a disguised blessing. Because what is coming after that is spring. In other words, there's a new phase of your life opening up. If I am correct, I think Jupiter's in your first house, Scorpio, for 2018, which means exactly that. Spring is coming in your life. Now, as you all know, before spring happens, those little plants have to push through that hard ground. It's hard work. It's not so nice, and there may be dark periods. But once they burst forth and they blossom, life is wonderful. So in that time period that you are now busy trying to push through that hard ground and blossom, do vision board work. Whether it is that you sit and meditate on being the person you would like to be so that you draw into your life what you would like, be it that you actually physically do a vision board. This is important, Scorpio, especially in your first, if Jupiter's in your first house. Do vision boards. Very clearly list, show your mind, your higher self, the universe, what it is that you want in your life after this, because Jupiter will help deliver it. Not necessarily in 2018, this is a 12-year cycle that now begins, but you're sowing the seeds for that 12-year cycle. So be conscious of the seeds that you're sowing, right? Because they can liberate you. Wild thing is that final card. It can liberate you from a long-standing, from a 12-year pattern, from a 12-year shall we say, theme that your life had, that perhaps you were not that happy or comfortable with. It can liberate you from that. Or if you want to alter that theme of your life, be it in your career, be it in your general life, be it in your family life, you now have the potential in 2018 to do that. Because that Wild Thing card comes up right at the end, I would say that by the end of 2018, providing you've done your hope, your faith, your trust, your vision boards, your acceptance of the things of letting them go that didn't work out, you can start tasting that freedom by the end of the year. Right, if we have a look at a set of sequence of events or circumstances that roll out somewhere in 2018 that are pivotal to your life, right, so we start up with, you can see the man looking at the anchor card with hope. Now that's either you, if you're male, or if you're a female Scorpio, you are hoping that your stability comes in through a man. Be it if you're in a partnership or you're hoping for a partnership or relationship. You want the emotional clarity to come within that relationship. It's only going to come when there is huge changes within you. You need to cut out of your life, and this doesn't mean that you're now going to go chuck stuff in boxes and throw people out of your life. This is about a mindset within you. Use those vision boards to change this, right? It's in your home environment. It's an institutionalized thing. In other words, it's been going on for a long time. It's creating great burden in your life. But that mountain card says you can overcome this burden and you can get that joy and that faith and that hope and that trust. This is internal work, Scorpio. So you may be waiting on someone else to deliver this for you, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you to rid yourself of habits, patterns, and that sitting and waiting and hoping for somebody to do, to get that clarity and to get that stability in your life. Because Scorpio, you are perfectly capable of doing it yourselves. Scorpio can take that mountain and move it to the other side of the planet if they so wish. They can take that burden and dismantle it if they so wish. Scorpio can do just about anything they set their minds to, okay? So remember that. So the main message here for you is that as you sit waiting for somebody else to bring you that stability and that emotional clarity, it may be that a situation comes along that really uproots your life and makes you realize you have patterns, behaviors, and thoughts, especially belief patterns that need to be harvested from your life. And it's within your home environment. It's somewhere where you frequent every day. It's situations and people you have constant contact with. But you see that last card with the faith and the hope and the joy and the trust? That's yours at the end of 2018. If you do that work, you're going to be pushed to do that work. So the odds are very good. That's exactly what you're going to be doing. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to repeat again if you'd like personal private reading, incredible soulmate reading, links in the description box below. I want to thank you as well for watching and listening and commenting and liking and subscribing. And I'd like to give a special thank you to anybody that shares this video. Thank you very much.